So most of us are clinicians here, and we know that the adverse drug reactions do takes place untowardly without our knowledge. So it may be due to the drug, it may be due to the excess administration, or it may be due to the some of the oils or some of the food the patient has consumed. We never know why this adverse drug reaction has happened, and this so happens that it takes a worst scenario where the doctor can be sued for thousands of rupees. So that's why we doctors need to know that there are some adverse drug reactions which can take place for various drugs, and this reporting can help the fellow doctors and also help in the monitoring of such adverse drug reaction from the central Uppsala monitoring center. So adverse reaction, it can be due to genetics, diseases, environment, and so on. So you might have seen all these things in our clinical practice. It may be contact dermatitis or in the form of fulminant infective conditions, or it may be exfoliative dermatitis and so on. It can lead to Stevens-Johnson syndrome, toxic epidermolysis. Anything can cause these reactions. So that was the reaction due to peanut. So adverse drug reaction, in brief, we need to know it is an untoward medical occurrence in a patient administered with pharmaceutical product, and we need this spontaneous reporting from all parts of the doctors and paramedical staff. So here we are trying to detect, assess and prevent these adverse drug reactions with the help of the practicing clinical community. So what should I report? Everything and anything we can report. Okay, being doctors, we can suspect these adverse drug reactions, more severe or less severe. All of these they can be reported. So this was the case of Cocomelia, which we have seen. Sulfanilamide tragedy. It was the first antibiotic which was used, and due to the oral preparation which was in liquid form, the patients were died. So there are so many drugs which are already removed from the markets. It may be aprotinil, valdecaxel, torvafloxacin, cisapride, to name few. So importance from after the thalidomide tragedy, we all know that there is very severe form of drug reactions which can take place, which can ruin the life. So that's why we need to know more about this vigilance. So how do we start reporting this case? So we suspect it, we report. This can be analyzed if the fellow community, doctor communities, they also reported the same thing, and this sharing of the findings will be there. This is as simple as the flow chart which is going here. So this is the adverse drug reporting form from the CDSO, okay, Central Drug Standard Control Organization from Government of India. This form I will be providing today to all the consultants so that we can report it by and send WhatsApp if possible. So there are monitoring organization, Food and Drug Administration, and in India we have this Indian Pharmacovigilance Program. CDSCO is helping, European Medical Agency. All these agencies are backing up. So in India we have the peripheral pharmacovigilance centers that may be the primary health center, and we have this regional pharmacovigilance center as in SIMS Davangere, and zonal pharmacovigilance center we have that in Belgaum. Then it will be finally reported to this National Pharmacovigilance Center. So we have this Vigiflow at ADR monitoring centers. ANC stands for ADR monitoring centers. We have this software in our college, so we can directly upload to the Uppsala monitoring center, from where it can be analyzed. So Uppsala monitoring center, it is under the behalf of WHO. They have over 3 million adverse effect reported case reports from more than 75 countries, and they are helping the doctors fraternity all over the world. So conclusion, at least 50 to 75% of the medical errors can be preventable. So we should think about the drug safety and also about the patient safety. So if we decide to report, we should never think that we will be sued for that. We should always think that the impact and consequences of our decision will help millions to come. Thank you. Yes, sir. PG Science department, sir.